This is Joy Scott. I got the idea for the book Love or Loyalty by reading the obituary of my great-grandfather, Zachary Scott, in the Galveston, Texas newspaper. He died quite a while ago in 1901. He'd been a practicing attorney in the city for many years and was even elected city attorney, an office he held around the time of the Great Flood of 1900. His obituary covered 2 full pages in the paper. But what amazed me was there was hardly a word about his adult life in Galveston or his achievements. Instead, the 2 pages chronicled every skirmish, every battle, every movement he made during the war between the states, when he served in the Army of the Confederacy and fought along with his brothers in their home state of Virginia. The areas where they served were some of the most bitterly contested in the war. Between the 2 capitals, the 2 armies fought over every square inch of land over and over and over again, for every farm, every courthouse, every village. His family were passionate Southerners, landowners, well-educated, descendants of the pioneers who arrived even before the Revolution. For them, the war was another rebellion to protect their rights and freedoms. Miraculously, of the 7 sons who went off to war, they all returned, but only to find financial devastation and the loss of everything they'd fought for. So they became refugees and found a new home in Texas. But for them, all their lives, the war was never over. They continued to revere the heroes on their side, Lee and Jackson, and all those who had fallen, and themselves as the keepers of Southern honor. They believed they were the true patriots, heroes as great in stature as the colonial visionaries who founded this country on the values of liberty and justice. So that was why Zack's wartime achievements were so important to him, more than career, more than the family he and his wife raised in their new home. So I began to wonder, what would it be like to have your life poisoned by that bitterness? To believe that a great injustice had been done that could never be remedied, that everything good had been destroyed, and your only course was to live on, still loyal to the ideals of the past that meant nothing anymore except to you. And that was the idea for the book that became Love or Loyalty. I hope you enjoy reading about Zack's allegiance to his honor and ultimately his journey to forgiveness.